is going on, chat? Tonight we have Youth 200. And if you guys want to check bracket, it's kind of crazy because all these round ones are looking like top 8 of any other local in California. But first up, we got Vermillion Uzo. This should be a pretty hot set. Like, geez. Imagine this, your round one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Gustav? Look at this round one.
What do we got?
Vermillion Uzo. Who does Uzo play? Is it Mario?
He plays Young Link.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's a box Young Link player.
How about we got the Lucina coming out from Vroom. No Joker. You put that bounty up tonight?
I did, yeah. That shit's gonna be sick. I don't know if anyone on stream heard, but I'm doing a fun bounty for this tournament. There's a little celebration for Versus 200. Whoever makes the biggest upset factor gets $10 multiplied by that factor. So if you make an upset factor of 5, that's a $50 bounty on your you know, whether you make pet or not, right?
All right, what would
Anyways.
be the upset factor on this? If, like, I doubt you know.
On this one, I actually don't know. But let's see what he can pull out.
Okay, pretty even.
Yeah.
I like that cheeky up air to the ball.
Yeah. Young Link is just like such an expressive character. Like every single time you can get a situation where you have like a projectile in hand, right? It's you're gonna have fun.
Oh, true, because like a lot of his projectiles just lead into easier things.
Yeah, exactly. But this matchup's kind of tough for all the links, really, right? Like you just get outranged and stuffed out in the air.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
especially
Dash
especially
that
right there.
kills?
I mean, if you're Young Link, right? Like you're super light. It's kind of tough. Let's see. Yes,
Oh, wow.
that was so sick.
You need to detect that.
Yeah, no, like Vermillion was kind of checkmated there because like he can land on the platform with that down air and immediately cover whatever tech option he chooses. So like missing the tech just guarantees you died, but he was still able to react to everything there. So that was a really cool setup. Yeah.
Yeah, keeping it pretty even.
Yeah.
Setup 4, can I get Stevie?
Yeah, Young Link is just one of those characters that'll like dish out a ton of damage right at the start of the stock, but you got to see how quickly can you actually close out that stock. If you're not able to close it out, then it gives them a chance to kind of put you in the blender in disadvantage, like what we're seeing right now. So we got to see if Uzo can clean out the stock before he gets sent off stage again.
Oh, yeah.
And has to start fighting for his life.
Do you think Joker has an easier time with this matchup? Or, I mean, Lucina could definitely do the job.
For sure, yeah. I imagine Lucina probably has an easier time. With Joker, you kind of run the risk of like you get an Arsene, and all of a sudden you take like 50% from a Young Link combo, right?
Oh, true.
So like you don't want to run that risk, and I think Lucina just has like very generous hitboxes, especially that counter right there. Joker doesn't always have that, right? He only has that when he has Arsene out. So
I forget that the counter might be pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah.
He's going to the edge guard. But he has tethers, so he has ways around it.
yeah, for sure.
He's applying so much pressure at the ledge right now. Uzo is looking
Yeah.
for that kill.
Ooh,
or
that up
Verm's
smash.
Still trying to figure it out. But
Yeah.
it's still pretty even right now.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, he's looking for extensions. Wow, dude, that awareness, that's some like top player awareness right there, right? You see the bomb in hand, you're like, how can I maximize my damage in this situation? And you got 70 for it. That was great.
Awareness, I call it
Yeah.
greed. But it's
Nah,
optimal.
baby.
He got it.
I mean, he has it, right? Yeah, let's see. All right, opted for the Nair. Kind of just trying to set up something. Like, don't go out. Don't, like, stale your forward air. Kind of just, like, look for a better opening later, right?
It's good. Uzo's still playing pretty confident.
Yeah.
I mean, I see some, what's it called?
Yeah.
Where
Definitely-
you slide back. What's that called?
On
and
the
jump?
what do you mean on the?
It's like a gimmer tech. I forget what it's called. Slip shot?
Oh yeah. All right. Wow.
Okay, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah, not quite. Let's see what he pull out. Yeah. Yeah, really trying to maximize the amount of time that he can spend off stage so he gets more intangibility on ledge. Young Link is one of those characters where, his advantage state is incredible, but as soon as you put him on ledge, his options are just so poor. Let's see if this kills, yeah. Not
All
quite.
right, if you're Uzo, what are you looking for? And if I'm Verm,
Yeah.
what do I avoid?
You're looking for something that's super low committal, like a forward tilt, right? That was pretty good.
Calls out that timing.
Right?
That's nice.
Yeah. One of those moves, like, not the best of the links, right? But it's still decently active. And if you throw it out, like, even if you shielded it, right? It's still a pretty safe move when spaced. So I
Does
think
that
that was.
hit ledge, do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, especially not
like
against
a normal
Lucina.
link. Okay.
All the Fire Emblem characters have, like, really good ledge hangs,
Ooh,
right?
I see.
So I don't know if we're going to see a character switch from Verm or not.
I don't.
But it's
Oh, okay,
all
yeah.
right, so we are going to see the Joker. I think he's probably feeling like, I could have done it with the Lucina, but I'm sure he just feels more confident with the Joker, and he's just ready to, see what he can do here.
At least with Gun and Rebel's Guard, he can at least force Uzo to approach now.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Especially like you have something to do at the long range. If he's gonna shoot, an arrow, or he has put out a boomerang, now you have something to actually like punish that. Whereas with Lucina, you're kind of just like trying to weave in through the projectiles. But as Joker, you actually have a tangible option that gets you like a big reward like there, right?
Definitely, yeah. Now Uzo's not going to be rewarded for his patience.
I mean, yeah, but you might be impatient, and Verm's going to jump into your grounded up B like that.
It's still fairly even, but we got an early Arsene coming in.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a hard situation right now.
Oh.
Yeah. I think Uzo was just, he knew that from the last game, even though it was Lucina, that was hot. Even though it was Lucina, right, same sort of situation, you can't afford to do the up B early. You got to make sure that you can get the tether, right? Like, Young Link is just a character that will blow up even at 70, right, if you counter him off stage. Ooh.
But with the tether and even the up B, you could just toss out an Arsene Nair, and that should cover most options.
Yeah, for sure.
Puma to set up 3. Puma.
I feel like, wow, that was a great parry. I don't think Verm was like respecting the. You don't really think about Young Link having like killer out of shield options. He has good damage, but you don't really think about him killing you off of it. And I think Verm was just kind of like he got too comfortable, like putting out like predictable pressure in that situation. He's really trying to find this kill right now with the back air.
Definitely, if you have the parries unlocked, you unlock a bunch of more out of shield options.
That was I think that was the first time I've ever seen the like Joker iframes.
Wow, look at that!
Wow, there's no way. Wow, he totally lived that. I didn't think he was gonna live that too. That was a crazy recovery. That was
okay, looking for an up air.
Yeah.
Dash attack's gonna do it.
Yeah, it's gonna happen eventually. But what's good now is that the Arsene's almost out. He's gonna have a fresh stock to kind of play with now. Let's see how he does.
Uzo unfazed by this counter.
For real, yeah. He's like it seems like it really does feel like Verm's kind of approaching the game with the exact same like mindset, but just with a different character, right? I think if you're Uzo, you're kind of like, okay, I'm gonna keep playing the same game plan, but just now, when I get a hit, I'm not as worried about like dying from a Lucina forward air, or Lucina back air or counter, right? Joker just doesn't always have that raw kill power.
That's true.
With the disjoints especially.
If you are not playing bracket and you're holding the
and as long as he keeps Boomerang out there, Joker usually likes to come in from a diagonal angle.
No, right,
and Boomerang's going to stop that, and so he's going to have a hard time trying to get those fast fall fares.
For sure. Yeah, Joker's a character that relies on movement a lot too, right? Oh, great up smash, yeah. Yeah, when you have those big hitboxes, you really want to, abuse them. When Young Link's getting way too comfortable.
Wow, it's all even.
One of those moves where it's like you can't afford, like, you're not reacting to the down tilt hitting you, but if you DI poorly on that, it just might be your stock.
Oh my god, look at these moves. Second hit of bair into a soft hit of up air.
Dude, I think what I really like about Uzo's gameplay, especially in what I'm noticing in this game right now, is he's staying so grounded. He's not jumping to let himself get like anti-aired or get his landings caught by like Joker dash attack. Like he's staying grounded. He's like, I'm gonna make it hard for you. You're gonna have to jump into me, and when you jump into me, I have great options for dealing with that. Ooh.
I mean, it's still somehow even. It feels like Uzo's playing much better, but Arsene's got that pure damage output.
Yeah, and now it's going to be hard for Verm to close out the stock if he can't find a Gimp. It seems like he's trying to pull that.
Ooh. If that put him into a tech situation, I don't know if he was going to be ready for that.
That was great drift. Wow, that was very bold. I don't know if I would have had the Wow, okay.
No way, is that it? That's
Dang.
it. Uzo's going to take it
Good job to Uzo.
Oh my god.
I mean, I got to check on the upset factor because that might be a big one, yeah?
That's the first
upset.
upset.
What even was that?
Wow.
Right? First upset on stream, too.